And we're back. I got a new laptop computer recently, which is a pretty big purchase for anyone. It's quite an expensive thing, and it's a very nerve-wracking thing for me because I know very little about computers. I know certain words that mean something. I know I need some RAM, some gigs, and some Megawire. And I get the information from one of my nerd friends and walk into the Sony Centre and try to look confident, going, yeah, I think I need some blue teeth. Which is, it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking in a similar way to one of the most nerve-wracking moments of my life was when I was 19, me and some friends went to Germany for the summer to try and get cushy factory jobs. Even from that single statement, I think you'll be able to learn a great deal of how naive we were. I have to say I had a slightly idealistic view of what factory jobs were about. I think from having watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory quite a lot as a child, I had a belief that, say, what is it, an orange juice factory, there would be a river of oranges and a trained dolphin pokes out the juiciest one and then a giant in snowshoes crushes it and special squirrels catch it in jugs. Not so, people. Although I have to say, the only kind of factory I still have that idealistic view of is toy factories. I cannot imagine a toy factory with a workforce not with pointy hats and little beards and tiny wooden hammers like that. Fixing things. Recently, like there's the Hasbro plant or the Mattel plant or one of those for Europe is just outside Dublin. And recently there was some sort of industrial action. And I have a great difficulty not imagining the shop steward going, the problem is, we are not getting enough unicorn soup for lunch. And the workforce all going, unicorn soup, unicorn soup. The incident in Germany was this. We went to Germany, I had no German. So it was a question of just outside the Arbeitsamt, the employment office, my friend Rachel said, okay, you have to walk in and you have to say, Ich suche, I'm looking for, ein Arbeit, a job in der Obstfabrik. Can you say that? Yes, absolutely. Confidence bordering on self-delusion has never been a problem for me. And I wander in, up to the counter, and the man goes, yeah, and I go, guten Day. Ich suche ein Arbeit in der Obstfabrik. Like that. And obviously he looks at me and he goes, yes, do you want to fill out the form? Now I haven't thought this far beforehand. I have no idea what he's just said. So I respond like this. Ich suche ein Arbeit, stressing different still, in der Obstfabrik. And he obviously goes, yeah, you just said that. Now, I mean, do you have experience? And I go, Ich suche ein Arbeit in der Obstfabrik. And obviously he goes, well, what is the story? Right there. And me slowly reversing backwards towards the door going, Ich suche ein Arbeit. Well, walking into a computer shop is kind of like that, because you've got a man who obviously knows a great deal about computers and another man who knows nothing about computers whatsoever, and he can smell a mile off when there's a loser going, yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I don't know what it is about it. Does it come in a cardboard box? I'll take it. The one I was convinced to buy is a Sony Vaio. It's basically silver. That was the only specification that I was interested in. It looks slightly Matrix. And I have to say it worked like a dream for the first 90 days. And exactly 90 days after I had bought it, a small box appeared in the centre of the screen. Now, I'm used to small boxes appearing in the centre of my computer screen. Why? It's the friendly man helping me to write a letter. Oh, it looks like you're writing a letter. Look at you on your little bicycle that turns into a paper clip. I've actually had dreams where that man assists me in my life. Where, like, I'm talking to someone in a nightclub and suddenly a man cycles up and he goes, "It looks like you're talking to a girl. Ask her some of her interests." So it's going fine, and this box appears, and the box says, it says, yeah, the trial period of your Microsoft Office suite is now up. Please click here to purchase the full version. And I click there, and it takes me directly to the Microsoft website, and it goes, "Congratulations, you now have to buy some new software." And it costs €717. And I rang up the Sony Centre man again and went, yeah, I actually bought a computer there a while ago. You sold it to me. And there's something weird with it, though, because it's saying that it was just trial software on it, and now I have to spend another €700 buying the proper software. And what the guy said was, yeah, I definitely mentioned that at the time. No, I wouldn't sell one without mentioning it. What he actually meant was this. So, to get my own back, and indeed, I have only one weapon in this life, ladies and gentlemen, and that is low-energy musical whimsy. So if anyone tries to rip me off, they're going to get their asses